Hello, Virgos, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of August 24th. Guys, all this energy, this powerful change, I'm sure you can feel it on some level. Motivation, when people think of motivation, especially when we have that new moon in Leo, we think of, yeah, I'm going to do this stuff. But sometimes it's motivation to make some pretty hard decisions, to make some choices within ourselves, outside of ourselves. So give yourself a lot more kudos. Now, this is for a Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, so check all three, especially that rising sign. And if you're not sure which one you are or what your Venus or any of that is, there's a free calculator down below. All right, Virgo, let's jump into it. Let's get started. Let's see what this week has in store for you. For the week of August 24th. And the theme for the week, energy of Virgo. Okay, we have the Chariots, the Ace of Cups, the Nine of Swords, the Lovers, the Queen of Wands, Change Your Life, the King of Swords, the Strength card, the Page of Coins, and the theme is the Eight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. Let's do this. All right. There is a lot of fast-moving energy this week, especially when it comes to action versus just staying in a negative mindset. We have the Chariot with the Ace of Cups here. Now, while the Chariot is about career in a lot of ways, it's about movement, and you have it with the Ace of Cups. So it's really about making decisions that reflect your value in some way, Virgo, especially in regards to your relationships, to the home in some degree. There's things that you want to get moving because you feel stuck in some way. So, and by the way, even if it's in relationships, it does affect our work. What do I always say? Your financial world always mirrors your emotional world. You have the Nine of Swords with the Lovers here as well. So honestly, Virgo, I think there's a lot of thoughts, a lot of fears, a lot of things that you've probably been ruminating on. There's probably some issues that have been a theme for quite some time. And you're deciding to take action this week. I know the Nine of Swords there, you might be expecting the worst outcome. You might be thinking shoulda, coulda, wouldas. But honestly, stress is like praying for what you do not want. We are always manifesting. We are always co-creating in this very moment we are doing it, whether we're doing it consciously or unconsciously. It happens nonetheless. The thing is, by taking action, by making decisions, by moving forward, that's actually what's going to be in your highest good. The Chariot is about success. It's about staying determined in the direction of what you want. If you know that you want to move in this direction and things are going good here, here, and here, but over here it's like a big, what do you got to do? You know, it's not about being cold-hearted. And I know you, Virgo, you're an overthinker, but you're an overthinker for the sake of others. You overthink your decisions because how they think and how that might affect them and all over the place, which I'm not saying is a bad thing, but it does keep you stuck. It just procrastinates. And what could have been done in a week will take you a year. Do you know what I'm saying? You have to start moving the energy. The Ace of Cups, while it is about a positive new emotional situation, understand while you make this decision, this is not bad. You might have all these fears, but honestly, it's a win-win, Virgo. Because if you have this conversation and you move forward and they actually work with you, ace. If you have this conversation, you move forward anyways, they don't work with you, ace. Somebody else is going to come back in. You might be like, no, Angelique, I want this person. Are you happy? Are you cool in this space? You know, don't be afraid. Whenever we make healthy decisions for ourselves, ultimately, it's actually the right decision for everybody else as well. Now, we have the Lovers and the Queen of Wands here. Virgo, I really think you underestimate yourself, your value, what you offer, who you are, all that you've achieved, the love, the passion, the energy you put into stuff. You really are the heart in so many ways of this relationship. Now, if there are Virgos out there that are single, let me reframe this for you. This is about moving forward in relationships that really are heart-centered. When you have the Chariot, the universe is like, get it together, Virgo. We need you moving forward. There's a soulmate coming in. You have these fearful mental blocks that keep either sabotaging or messing with your energy so it's not attracting that person. You can manifest all day. The law of attraction goes hand in hand with the law of receptivity. You can manifest all day, but if you're not good at receiving and blocking and not looking and someone's staring at you so you look this way, What? You can't do that. You can't order something but not open the door when Amazon comes knocking. You have to let it in. So the universe is saying, get it together. Stand in your passion, move in your energy. May your actions be in alignment with your intentions. Keep your head up. Keep your eyes forward. When someone looks at you, give them the ojos back, because this is a week of attraction. And for those who are in a relationship, this is a week of moving forward in relationships, having that courage to take action. And if they're the right ones for you, baby, they're going to move forward with you, okay? Your fears aren't helping nothing. But move forward confidently with love and from your heart space, Virgo. This really is really good for you. Now, we have the Change Your Life card and the King of Swords. It's a really action-oriented week. And the kind of action you're taking isn't just like reorganizing the house. This is all about not procrastinating and embracing the opportunities as they present themselves. Let me give you an example. So for instance, maybe you want to move forward in your relationship. I want to get married, or I want to move in. And while the relationship might be good, it's not going anywhere. It's just kind of staying, it's pedaling in place. And so you're like, you know what? I might as well have this conversation, because whether I have it now or 5 years from now, it's still the same conversation, it's still the same person. Because you want movement, you want progress, you want forward and up. You want to embrace more opportunities. You want to know what that feels like. You want to know what that life is like. You want to have that experience. And yes, you would love to have it with this person or this new person that's coming in, Virgo. But you have to embrace that opportunity. And if it's not happening, you have to make it happen. And if you are in a relationship and they're just not willing, well, guess what? Cut your losses, boo-boo, because instead of 10 years, maybe it was 10 months. And I know I'm really simplifying this, because I'd be like, ugh, but what do you want to do? I'm not going to feel any better if you wait, The King of Swords is saying, look this is a time to be balanced mentally and emotionally. The King of Swords is about really objective and really important conversations, really communicating confidently your intentions, where you're coming from. This is not a sob fest, shoulda, coulda, wouldas. This is about you being honest and open and vulnerable, but from a space of logic. It's not right or wrong. And by the way, those Virgos out there that are meeting somebody, when you meet them, come from this space of, this is who I am, this is where I'm going, this is what I'm looking at, this I am loving and I'm thoughtful, but I also want to build a life with somebody. Who can argue with that? Don't be afraid to put out there what you want, Virgos. Now back to those who are in a relationship, because I feel a lot of this is for those who are in a relationship. It's really important for you to stay in your integrity, because you're worth it, Virgo. Your dreams, what you desire, it's worth something. You're worth something. Your dreams are valid. So communicate it in a way it's logical. You can't argue logic. They can't say, no, you don't want that. Yes, of course you want that. How can you argue this? You have the Strength card with the Page of Cups. I'll admit, there might be some Virgos out there that are going to have a separation. The Strength card is when we take action because we love ourselves. We respect ourselves. We have integrity and we have self-confidence, and we're doing it not from a place of lack or pain. We're doing it because you love yourself enough to make space in your life to create the experiences you want to live. The Page of Coins, this is a lesson for you, Virgo. Taking action this week is a lesson for you. Let me show you. The theme is 8 of Wands and the Knight of Swords. These are both very fast-moving cards. 8 of Wands, really important communication. Not wasting any time in having these conversations. The Knight of Swords is move quickly, choose, be logical, not emotional. Boom, 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 boom. Left, right, up, down. This is a lesson for you to not drag feet. I'm sure this is not a new lesson for you. All of us do this, or we hope it's going to get better. Or maybe the right one's going to land in our lap, or all of a sudden they're going to fix themselves. We can only control ourselves. So it's time this week to stand in your love and in your power of faith in yourself and what you have to offer, and know that it is more than enough. And if someone can't see that, that's not for you. And if you're a single Virgo, go out there, get out there, put your passion out there, chin up, eyes ahead, communicate what you desire, move forward, and don't linger where it doesn't resonate. It's about, okay, next. And I'm not trying to say people are dispensable. No, I'm saying don't put your energy in places that do not reciprocate the same amount of love and integrity and intention and emotion and energy that you put into them, Virgo. Because now it's to make decisions that as a result, the universe is going to flip the script for you in a very positive way. You can do this. I have faith in you. I have faith in all of us. This is not an easy thing. But this one is going to be well rewarded. Watch, Virgo. I hope this serves you. If you like a more in-depth tarot session, a soul reading, a healing session, my link is down below. Otherwise, I will see you guys next week for next week's readings.